So do you want to start this off or?
Do you want to tell? Ready?
What's up you guys, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Leizell.
And my name is Alan. And first things first, before we get into anything, we should just address the elephant in the room. So yeah. Leizell and I are still together. You know, it's a lot of people have been asking, and you know, a lot of people have been wondering actually, just you know, what happened to us after our channel. And we'll address all that stuff within, you know, within the channel, within this video. So yeah, we're still here, we're in love, we've been productive, we've been busy, and you know, that's it, we've been living.
We've seen like a couple of comments from people wondering like where we've been, because obviously I think it's been like nearly 4 months since we last posted a video to this channel. Yeah, right. And like we didn't intentionally mean to kind of drop off for a while, but it kind of just happened, right babe? Like,
right. Yeah. It was, I mean, we both got busy, and then I started focusing on bigger, like other things that, you know, we were either, for me, lucky enough to have these opportunities, so yeah, we've just been pretty busy.
Trust me, every week we would talk to each other and be like, hey, we need to post a video on the channel, we've got to put something up, but we just haven't been able to prioritize that for the past nearly 4 months, which we're sorry, we apologize that we kind of disappeared on you, but you know, thank you to those of you guys who have still been watching and keeping up with us and checking in and making sure that everything's all good. But yeah, first things first, to address everything, we are still together and we're still all good, and we're still doing the whole long distance thing, right babe?
Yeah, we definitely are. Now it's been fun, it's been challenging, but we're definitely still here. Yeah, so this whole time we've been just working. We've been working a lot. I mean, a lot, you know, as crazy and as insane as we're in these times of the pandemic, like for some reason I got really busy with work. Yeah, more opportunities came my way, and it kind of that got me busy. Yeah, you know, I've been busy with work. You've been busy with your channel. Yeah. Right? Yeah,
for those of you guys who don't know, I do have my own channel, and I think, yeah, for the past few months, if I'm not like posting up on here, I've really just been focusing on creating content for my own channel. It's not like we intentionally wanted to stop posting on this channel. It's not like anything happened with us. We have just had other things that we've had to take care of for the time being. And in terms of like, you know, what we've been doing like as a couple, if you guys have watched our, what was the video called babe? The coronavirus is affecting our relationship, something like that. Right. Yeah. We kind of went through and talked about like different points and like what we are doing as a couple to, you know, stay connected even though we're forced to be like apart during this time. Right. And yeah, we've pretty much just been doing all of that stuff.
We have date nights. We definitely been cooking on our date nights, which is, you know, thanks to Leizell, you know, last trip to Australia, she got me cooking. Right. And I've never cooked this much in my life, so you know, it's actually great that now I've been cooking, and we've been cooking in our date nights. We've been using Netflix Party.
Netflix great. Party has been such a lifesaver, and I've actually gotten a lot of messages from people like on Instagram just saying like thank you for sharing that, because they had no idea that that was even a thing. So yeah, Netflix Party, we've been making a lot of use out of that.
Disney Plus, we've been working out, we've been setting new goals. That's pretty much it. I mean, we've been just busy every day.
Yeah, still planning. As you guys probably know, yes, we are engaged, and you know.
Oh yeah, we're still engaged.
Yeah, but yeah, we are engaged, so you know, planning for all that. And yeah, like we said, we've just been super busy, so we figured that we'd come back on here and, you know, let you guys know that everything's all good. We're still here, and we're still here for you guys as well, because we know that the content that we create does help other people who are going through similar situations as well. Yeah, so we're just really happy that we're able to share our story while also helping other people and have them share theirs. So to those of you guys who have been like, you know, posting under our videos and sharing your stories. It's so interesting for us to read, right, babe? Like,
yeah, I mean, I think everyone, I'm surprised that there's so many people that goes through the same exact thing we're going through. And I'm just happy that our video were able to help a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, how to cope, and how, you know, I see people comment and they're in this either same situation or a little bit different, and they had no clue like we did, you know, in the beginning, where there's so many people in the same exact long distance relationship. And now that the pandemic is going on, some people didn't know what to do, and some people took our advice. So, you know, I'm very happy that they were able to watch, and we were able to give them as much as we can, you know, as much advice as we can. So it's been great.
And I think that's the thing as well, is like, obviously this is not something like being forced to be apart isn't something that you'd like wish upon other people, but it's kind of comforting to know that you're not alone in your journey, and that other people are experiencing the same like thoughts and feelings and emotions that come with this situation. So that's like super comforting as well. So as much as like we're there for you guys to share our story and share how we're getting through it, having you guys tell us how you're dealing with it as well actually helps us too. It's
crazy to see some other couples that are either like couple of states in the United States apart, and some of them are exactly like, oh, I'm in New York and I'm in Australia. So it's like, it's amazing to see where everyone is at around the world and what they're going through as well. And you know, for people that either couldn't continue the relationship, you know, more power to them. But the ones that are sticking with this, you know, it's definitely challenging, but it's worth it, you know. It's definitely worth it. So that's pretty much how we've been coping with the whole pandemic and being apart for this long. I mean, how long has it been now for being apart? Like 7 is it 7 months?
Yeah, so we last saw each other in March, right, babe? That's when he came
beginning of March. Yeah,
so it's been about 7 months actually, babe. This time last year we were together, October.
Yeah, that's right. You were here.
I was over there.
Your first time here in the US.
Yeah.
And we were running around Manhattan, and I took you to Massachusetts. So first pumpkin picking, and literally we went all over the city. But yeah, you were here.
Yeah, it's been 7 months since we last saw each other, which how do I, like, I get a lot of people asking me like, how are you doing, like, are you okay? But I think I've gotten to, like, from my perspective, from my point of view, I'm at that point where it's like, well, like, what can I do? Like, there's nothing that we can do about it, right, babe? Like, we're kind of over the part where we get sad about it. Like, don't get us wrong, we do miss each other, and we do have days where it's like, I miss you so much, like, it's so hard, like, being away. But at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it. So it's just like, we have to enjoy what we have, because, you know, tomorrow isn't promised. You just never know what's going to happen. So it's like, you got to enjoy the present and like just be with it like where it is now. So
at least for me, I've always looked at it as, you know, I can only, like you said, we're in this situation where we're stuck this way, right? Like long distance, we can't help but not see each other. So I've always looked at it as, I can only do what I can control, you know, like do what you can control at the moment, you know. So pandemic hit, the first thing I did was hustle. That's the first thing I thought about. I'm like, well, we're going to be apart anyways. I might as well make the best out of it. So
utilize our time efficiently.
I've always been thinking like, oh, well, we're stuck here. We can't really go anywhere. We can't see each other. Let's just do something that we can control.
And I think that's really helped us a lot, like, to keep our mind off things, is staying busy and making sure that you have your own thing to work on, because when you're so focused on like the whole concept of being apart and that's all you can think about, like, trust, you're gonna get down and out about it. Like, you're gonna be sad about that. So the fact that you've got your thing going on, I have my thing going on, I think that's really helped as well. Like, and that's why we haven't been so like sad about being apart, which a lot of people may think like, how are you not like upset about that? But it's like, we don't have a choice. Like,
that's true.
What can we do?
And right now, I mean, as far as the borders, you know, it's still like, they opened up the US borders and everyone's kind of happy, but the prices are insane.
Yeah.
But no one wants Americans to go to anyone,
Well, that's
any
the
country.
thing. Yeah,
So,
only certain countries will accept you guys, right? Like, I think that's how it works.
right. When you get there, you still need to quarantine, and you still need to take the test, the corona test.
Okay,
so.
yeah. Whereas here for Australia, it's like nobody out, nobody in. I mean, we do have a whole system where, like, if you have to go overseas, you got to apply, and it has to be for a very essential reason, like for business. There's like compassionate reasons. Can't remember the other one, like if you're returning to your home country, that type of thing. But you know, I was reading an article and they had like hundreds of thousands of people apply for a visa exemption to be able to go overseas to visit their partner, family, whichever, and it's been denied because, you know, they're very selective about that. And again, we're not allowed to have people come here. Like if Alan wanted to come visit me, sure, if America's open and they let people fly out and do whatever, he's not allowed to come here because we are not accepting tourists. The only people who can come to Australia at the moment are like returning citizens, and yeah, there's like nothing we can do about that. So,
right.
You know,
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's been pretty interesting this time around though, because usually we have like a set date in mind or a set goal as to like, okay, this is the time when we're going to see each other. So whenever, like in the past, whenever we would leave each other, we felt content knowing like, okay, we've only got to go through this for like 3, 4, 5 months and then we'll see each other again.
Right.
Whereas this time it's so up in the air. We don't have any date whatsoever as to when we're going to see each other. We have no idea when we're going to see each other again.
We have no clue.
Absolutely no idea. So it's kind of just like, it's strange, but I think we're doing pretty good with it, right? Like,
yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we've been pretty busy, so and it is what it is at the moment. Like whenever the borders open up, whenever any vaccine or anything going on, then we have no choice but to wait.
Yeah, but it'll be really interesting to see like the whole procedure and like how easy it will be or what we've got to do, because you know, I don't think it's going to be as easy as before as to like just fly over there and you're good to go, like whether there's some type of quarantining system or like take a test and pass that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when that comes to it, but for now we're just chilling and like waiting and hoping that it's going to open up and change soon. But you know, that's what we can do for now, really.
Well, for you guys, your borders are closed till when?
We don't know.
The articles you've been reading, they said middle of next year.
Yeah, some of them say like
end
mid
of
next year. Yeah, so it's really up in the air. It constantly changes every week, every month. Things get better and then it gets worse, and then they say there's another wave coming. Like it's so up in the air. We have absolutely no idea. So I'm not even banking on, like, we haven't even been like, okay, so we're probably going to see each other mid next year, let's plan for that.
At one point I was trying to find loopholes and try to find out if we could fly to another country. Can we meet in the Philippines or New Zealand?
Somewhere.
But regardless, if you come back to your own country, we still have to quarantine. So it was kind of pointless. But
regardless, they're not letting any Australians out of the country. So it's kind of like, well, I'm stuck here and I can't go anywhere anyway, so so yeah, we just wanted to update you guys with everything, let you guys know that we're doing fine, and you know, we're still here kicking it, and we're excited. We have new things that we are cooking up. We plan to do a lot of content in the near future, and we want you guys to just stay tuned. Another thing I would like to do is thank everybody that been supporting us. You know, we haven't posted, but there's still people following us, you know, subscribing to our channel and commenting to our last video, especially for that pandemic video. That a lot of those videos are very moving, touching, and inspirational, you know. And I thank everybody for leaving comments and letting us know where you guys are from, and you guys are relating to our videos. So so like Alan said, we are excited to get into creating more content, and while we do like to do entertaining stuff for you guys, we do want to get into, you know, more of the thoughtful, helpful things, because I feel like right now, especially in the current climate and situation of what's going on in the world, people appreciate that and they need that. So yeah, we're definitely going to be coming to you guys with a lot of like advice videos, tips all that stuff, how to deal with being in an LDR, and yeah, we're excited, right, babe?
Absolutely. So yeah, thanks again to everybody. If you're new here, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys on our next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.